Hello everyone, this is another video by Ryder, only this time I'm going to do something slightly different than usual. Normally I just do a review of the game and basically shoutcast style it. Just call them like I see them, try to give a little insight on what's going on, and just, sort of make an entertaining video. But this time I'm going to try to do something different. I was actually inspired by this, by Day 9. It was one of the US pro. Well, he's not a programmer, but he's a very good player, and he does the Day 9 daily, which I can recommend to anyone who would like to get a bit more inside info on how StarCraft and StarCraft 2 work. And he does this Day 9 daily, where he goes really in depth with one or several replays, and really tries to get to the intricacies of how the strategies work and how the players are doing their builds, which is very interesting. But it got me to think, what am I actually offering with my videos? I'm, dare say, not the best caster for some personal reasons, and I thought, what can I offer the StarCraft community? And something preferably that I can actually have some use for myself. So I decided to do something a little bit different and try to provide a bit more insight, which is going to help, hopefully, you become a better player if you're playing the game, and hopefully me also. So just by saying these things out loud, like having to actually make it a cognitive thing, hoping to be able to get a bit of insight in how can I improve, how can I make a better build, how can I be a better StarCraft player on the whole. So I picked this match, and I'm already going to spoil it for you, so if you don't like it, don't listen to me for the next 5 seconds. But this is when I lose, and I just wanted to see why and what's going on exactly, and cast that, and hopefully that's going to help me and help anyone who sees this. He's got his racks up. He's not doing a wall off just yet, but I think that's this is, if I'm seeing this correctly, this is exactly the space for the add-on. So if he gets that, then it's wall tight. I'm of course getting my 10 pool, which is my standard build. Getting 6 Zerglings up there. Trying to do a bit of harassment, hoping to get in here. I can see this gap with my Overlord, and I'm thinking, maybe if I'm quick I can get in here. But the rush distance here is way long, as you probably know if you've seen this map before. So I don't know if I'm going to get in here, especially now that this barracks is going up. I think there's still a little bit of space here. But yeah, going for my expansion on 21, which is late for a lot of people, for a lot of gamers, for a lot of builds. But for my build, it's actually pretty decent. And I think I lost my Overlord. Yeah, I lost my Overlord here. I saw these Marines. I saw the add-on coming up. And I was like, I'm not going to be able to make that inside. So I'm just going to run back, have some defense at home. Expansion is now up. Got 1 gas. And I think here I was thinking of getting roaches and pushing out. But I saw this tech lab and I wasn't so sure. I thought he was going to get marauders. So I'm like, well, I'm not sure that roaches are the best counter for his build. But he's actually getting nitro packs, so there's going to be some reapers out here. There's already 1. And building more supply depots at his choke. He's got 2 gas up. And a lost mule there. Anyway, so I was thinking of transferring to Mutalisks early, so I could get some serious damage up. Because if he goes for just Marine Marauder or just Marauders, which is a pretty common build these days, then these Mutalisks would just pwn that. And also because of the short air rush distance, I could just pop in and out and try to harass his base and keep the pressure on. Hopefully enough for me to just get some forces out and kick his butt, so to speak. But yeah, I'm getting the Roach Warren up now. I'm transferring some workers to my expansion. I'm not too high on gas. Getting the Lair Tech. Getting Lair Tech a while ago. He scans me, he sees this Roach, and well, he's already got 5 Reapers. So this is a heavy Reaper build, getting his extra command center for the expansion too. Sending out 3 Zerglings to scout, but that's not gonna do a whole lot because he's just locked in his base. An Overlord probably would have been a better choice here. Just keep him around. especially now that I have Lair. I can get these evolve pneumatized carapace, which I'm not sure how it would work, but it speeds up overload. So yeah, I'm just kind of attacking here, not paying too much attention. These Marines get the better of 2 Zerglings. He's getting a factory out. He's got the engineering bay already. And where are those Reapers? That's a lot of Reapers. He's going for a really, really heavy Reaper build, which is very uncommon. And I saw the Reapers and I was kind of expecting him, so I put my Roaches up here. Because I don't have Speedlings, and I don't really have any static defense. I'm getting some here. But these are just these are a whole bunch of Reapers, and they can insta-shot those Spine Crawlers, so they wouldn't have done much if they would have been done. Getting some Zerglings in pretty quick, but he micros them around very handily. And because of the mass amount of Reapers he's got, this is just no challenge. So down goes the expansion. I'm sending out some Zerglings and some Roaches, hoping to catch his Reapers off guard, so I don't have to worry about that at least. And I get 1 Reaper! Yay me! But he hops back up, and I have one Roach here, and this is just terrible. This is terrible for me. But he hops back off, and I'm going to pause this for just a second, because I want to explain a few things. Note that he's getting his expansion now. I think I missed this. Yeah, I missed this. I didn't see it. I was busy in my base trying to fend off these Reapers here. And I lost my expansion, but he's getting his. So right now he's at a huge advantage. Because I was just going for a lot of Roaches, which, if you can see that your enemy is going Reapers, especially this many Reapers, then Roaches are just not going to be enough, because they are not fast at all. Even with the upgrade, they're still very slow. They can't keep up with these Reapers. So these Reapers can just pop in my main, and if I have my forces there, then he can just take out the expansion. And I didn't have any static defenses, and I didn't have any creep here, so this was going to be a slow transfer, no matter which way I turn it. And because I didn't get the Zergling speed, these Reapers were able to get off a ton of harass, and actually kill my expansion, while he's just safely getting his just now, which puts him in a huge, huge advantage. So if I would have done anything differently, I should have gotten link speed the moment I saw those Reapers coming out. And possibly some creep. But, you know, that's a little tricky to... Well, I did have Lair, so I could have just pooped with some of these Overlords. So I could much more easily move these Zerglings in between my main and my expansion, and prevent these Reapers from taking out that expansion, which is just really, really, really crucial. But you'll see how that turns out in just a little bit. So we're going to continue this. He sends his Reapers back. I've got my Ling here, thinking I've got a bit of a scout, but I totally missed that. He's actually darting around a little bit. So let's see what he's doing now. He's getting starport, so he's going for air. He's not doing a lot of infantry aside from these few Reapers, which now just killed a Zergling, which I did actually spot. I distinctly remember seeing these Reapers killing that Zergling. And what I'm doing right now is look at this mineral count. I have 800 minerals unspent. If I had gotten Zergling speed, these would have been very productive for me. I could have warded off more Reaper harass should he try to do that again. I could have put pressure on this, although that planetary fortress is